This Rugged Ridge heavy-duty tie rod and drag link kit is for those of you that have a 1987 to 1995 YJ that are looking to beef up your steering linkage. This is an area that if you have some really big tires, you're doing some really hardcore wheeling, that can end up bending on the trail, whether it's just bending under the stress of those big tires if you're getting caught up in some big boulders, or possibly bashing the tie rod off of a rock. Either way, damaging the steering can end your day and make it really tough to get back to the trailhead. So beefing up your steering setup, whether it's to avoid any damage in the future or to replace your existing factory steering that you've damaged off-road, is definitely going to be a great idea. This stuff is going to install very easily into your Jeep. No drilling is required. Definitely a 1 out of 3 wrench install that shouldn't take you more than an hour, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. This is going to be a kit that, in my opinion, is pretty fairly priced for the quality of the stuff that you're getting here. It's definitely going to be a lot stronger than factory and work as advertised. So as it says in the name, this is going to be a kit that will include both your tie rod and also your drag link. This boasts 1 ton strength without the need to drill out your steering knuckles. So all of your links are of course going to be much stronger. The tie rod ends themselves are going to have to be a little bit smaller because they do fit directly into the tapered holes of your steering knuckles without the need to open anything up. So of course they can't be that much bigger. However, you're still going to get a ton of strength from the links themselves, and that's where you're going to have a lot of your failures, and that's where all of your bends are going to happen. So as for the installation, like I said before, 1 out of 3 wrenches, probably only about an hour's time to get this installed. The first step is of course removing that factory steering linkage. You're going to do that by removing the cotter pins and your castle nuts, and then removing everything from the steering knuckles, as well as removing the drag link from the Jeep as well. Now the drag link is going to be attached to the pitman arm to the steering box, so you don't want to be hitting on the pitman arm with a big hammer to get everything freed up. You can damage your steering box, so I definitely recommend removing the pitman arm from the steering box first, and then removing the pitman arm from the drag link. Now anytime you're removing a tie rod end, those are all going to be tapered fits, so once you remove your cotter pins and your castle nuts, in order to get them removed from their seat, because they're usually pretty well stuck, what you want to do is strike perpendicular to the threaded end of that tie rod end. You don't want to hit straight down on it for a couple of reasons. One, it's just not going to work as well, and 2, you can actually mushroom the end of the tie rod end. Even with a nut on it, you can go ahead and mushroom that, which will make it a lot harder to get it out of its seat. So again, strike perpendicular, that'll pop those tie rod ends right out for you. Once you have that system completely removed, obviously this is going to be adjustable, so you're going to want to take some measurements off of your factory setup and get this set as close as you possibly can to that. That's going to help eliminate the need for an alignment after this swap. After you have all that set up, you can go ahead and get this system installed in the exact reverse order that you uninstalled that factory system, attaching everything to the steering knuckles, the pitman arm, attach the pitman arm back up to the steering box. This kit comes in at right around $370, and like I said before, I do think that's going to be a pretty good deal for what you're getting here. It's definitely going to be a lot stronger than that factory system. It's going to install easily, it's going to hold up well. I think you're getting a lot for your money. So if you're looking to beef up your steering setup on your YJ, I definitely recommend taking a look at this kit from Rugged Ridge, and you can find it right here at extremeterrain.com.